Yeah, a few weeks ago, we reported that there was discussion in the White House that President Biden may release some kind of limits in terms of investing in China, and he would release this around the G7. So G7 leaders are now reportedly going to discuss concerns over China's use of economic coercion during the summit that they're having in Hiroshima. It's set to kick off on Friday. G7 finance leaders stopped short of mentioning China as a threat in their joint pledge announced over the weekend following 3 days of talks, Gordon. So they basically, tiptoe around communist China. But this G7 meeting is expected to have this conversation among those center stage. What are your thoughts on the G7's approach to communist China? And what about that leak a couple of weeks ago that Biden may announce limitations on investing in Chinese companies? Do you think we'll see it during the G7?
I would hope so, Maria, because this should have been issued some time ago. I mean, this would be substantial. And the American companies just should not be investing in Chinese companies of any sort, especially in the high tech and AI areas. And this would be significant. But these rules have been long delayed, and probably they've been watered down in those conversations that Commerce has been having with industry. But, it really was pathetic. And that's the only word that I can think of. When the G7 finance ministers issued their statement on Saturday, it was obviously about China, but they could not use the word China. And that really shows I think that the failure of the West and the United States to lead.